was making memory of some of the things in my personal life, because sometimes we get so caught up with a moment of when things are happening and we forget the goodness of God. And today I want to encourage you. Someone asked me yesterday, the same person asked, said, Pastor, what happens when it seems that God is not around you, that he's not hearing you, that he's not listening to you? What happens then? I said, I have the answer for that. I said, very simple. I said, you're an educated woman. How many times have you taken tests, when you were in college? Were you tested? She goes, oh, many times. What was the professor doing at that time? And she opened her eyes wide. She said, oh, I got it. He was quiet. Exactly. I said, when you think that God is not speaking to you, you're only going through a test. But there's no such thing as an eternal test. Thank God for that. Because once the test is over, see, the professor is in the classroom. He's observing you. He's there. You can't hear him, but he's there. I said, you're going through a test. And guess what? I told her, guess what? You're passing the test because you have not cursed God. She told the devil, listen, devil, if you think that this is going to drive me away from God, you're wrong. This situation is driving me to God even more. See, it's the attitude of the person that's taking the test that God looks at. So when you don't hear God, it seems like he's not here. Oh, no, that's a lie of the devil. The devil wants you to think that God has abandoned you. Like, if he tested Jesus 40 days and 40 nights, please know he's going to test you. But the good thing is that Jesus passed the test. And he not only has the answers, he is the answer. And so we have someone that we can literally go to that's the answer, who told you, listen, I've been through this test. I'm in you now. I'm empowering you. Don't worry about it. The enemy has called to sift you as the wheat. But don't worry about it. Someone needs to say here, don't worry about it. Tell someone, don't worry about it. Why? Because he says, I have already prayed for you that your faith will not fail you. And God, the Father, has never not answered Jesus' prayer.
When things look like they're at their worst, when things look like they can't get any worse, when things look like everything is going to collapse, everything's going to fall apart, this part of me is about to die, this is going to go wrong in my life, we need to understand that God had a plan the entire time. And even though it looks like something wrong is going to happen, even though it looks like God is asking us to do something that is too much for us, he has a plan laid out already. All we have to do is follow that plan.
You choose to, no matter what happens, no matter how many times you mess up, don't stay in the mess. Make a message out of that mess. A lot of times people are so engaged in all the negative aspects of their lives rather than being grateful and thankful that you've made it